What's going on, guys? Sam Adams here, and welcome to another E3 2018 conference breakdown. In fact, this is the final conference breakdown of this year's lineup. It has been a fantastic time covering all of the conferences with you guys live and also in a post-show kind of format. And if you want to see my other conference coverage, by all means, check out the playlist that is on YouTube right now. I am very, very proud of it. However, what did Nintendo show off at this year's show? According to a lot of people and myself, not too much that we actually wanted to see. There was no Metroid, there was no Animal Crossing. A lot of people felt let down by what Nintendo did bring to the table, but without further ado, let's talk about what they did in fact show at this year's E3 2018 press conference. To kick things off, we did see Super Mario Party, which I could have sworn was one of the Mario Party games. I thought we had already used that name. Seems like an obvious one to use, but I digress. Great name. The gameplay itself looks to be pretty dang fun. For those that don't know what Mario Party is, it's essentially a game that, as you would guess, is based on partying along with your friends, playing with some friends, up to 4 people actually, according to this trailer, and it looks like we have some fun mini games that can be had within the game itself. However, one thing that impresses me the most about Super Mario Party is the way that the Switch consoles work together. If you lay 2 consoles down side by side, and of course you take off the Joy-Cons, then you have a giant map for something like a tank battle, as we did see within the trailer itself. It's really interesting to see how Nintendo is really pushing the technological side of the newest generation of Nintendo hardware and really making something new, a completely new experience, which is what Nintendo is really wanting to do with the Switch, and they're doing it pretty effectively within Super Mario Party. Then we saw Xenoblade Chronicles 2 getting some DLC announcements. We do have the big Torna, the Golden Country expansion coming out on September the 14th for fans of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I know a lot of people did dig. I never got around to playing it when I did have a Switch, but again, like I said, a lot of people did enjoy it. Then we also had the announcement of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Of course, Fire Emblem has been in development for a while, but we now have the confirmation of an actual name, and on top of that, a release time frame, which is actually spring of 2019. One thing I will say about Fire Emblem, I'm not the audience that this game is catering to. I completely and totally understand that, but I understand what is happening within the game. I like the user interface, I like the HUD, I like what is going on within the game enough that it has my attention, and I will definitely be keeping an eye on it. I might watch some streams at some point, but again, not really my thing. However, for those that are excited, big news today. And then some immediate releases on the Switch. First off, we have the Big Goliath, Big Daddy Fortnite coming in hot on the Nintendo Switch eShop for free. Of course, it is Fortnite. It's pretty much what you would expect on the PC, Xbox One, PS4, Android, iOS, and now Nintendo Switch. It is what it is. However, one thing that I know a lot of people are frustrated with is that if you play on PlayStation 4 and you want to link your Epic account to the Nintendo Switch itself, PlayStation has blocked that bond. You cannot do that for one reason or another. So tweet at PlayStation, tweet at Sean Layden, tweet at whoever you want that is affiliated with PlayStation. Tell them to get that fixed, because that is so incredibly annoying, so incredibly obnoxious, very frustrating stuff. But to see that Fortnite is coming to the Switch is something many have been anticipating. It was kind of sort of leaked about a week ago or so, and so, you know, if you want to jump in and get on that battle bus, then jump in on the Switch today. And on top of that, we have another night, but this time it is Hollow Knight coming out on the Nintendo Switch today. For those that don't know what Hollow Knight is, a very beautiful hand-drawn platformer. I would recommend checking it out on whatever console you might be playing it on, but of course the Switch is going to be a very good fit for this style of game. And then we learned more about Super Smash Bros. Coming out on the Nintendo Switch, which is now deemed Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. A couple of big announcements here. We have the return of 8-player battles. We have a GameCube controller, which is actually coming to the Switch, which is going to be a big thing for those that take their Smash Bros. Tournament seriously. And we have the return of every single character that has ever been in any Smash Bros. Game. That's massive. For those that need to know a little bit of a lineup, you guys ready for this? Let's go. Mario, Samus, Kirby, Bowser, Link 2, Donkey Kong, Fox, Falco, Marth, Zelda, Sheik, and Villager, Mewtwo, Meta Knight, Sonic, Peach and Pikachu, Ice Climbers, Inkling, Captain Falcon, Zero Suit, and Samus 2, Wii Fit Trainer, Squirtle, Ivysaur, Charizard, Ness, Lucas, Ryu, Ganondorf, Cloud and Snake, and Jigglypuff, and Pichu, Roy, Olimar, Diddy Kong, Lucario, Lucina, Robin, Bayonetta, Game & Watch 2, Grin, Ninja, Dr. Mario, Rob, Dunk, Hunt, Pit, Dark Pit, Palutena, and Koram, Bowser Jr., Toon Link, Young Link, King DDD, Rosalina, Luma, Mii Gunner, Sword and Brawler, Wario, Little Mac, Pac-Man, Shulk, Wolf, Mega Man, Luigi, and of course we cannot forget Yoshi, yeah! That's your lineup, boys. Get ready for some Super Smash Bros. And they also added Ridley from Metroid. We also have a re-release of Killer Queen in the form of Killer Queen Black coming out on the Switch later on in the year. On top of that, there's also going to be the release of Overcooked 2, and Octopath Traveler gets a brand new demo today with the game coming out later on in the year. But pretty much that's the majority of everything from Nintendo showing at E3 2018. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's breakdown of Nintendo's conference. If you did, drop me a like down below and let me know what you think about the show that they had this year. Was it worth your time? Was it something you don't really need? Let me know in the comment section down below, and I would love to read all those comments. But if you do happen to be new to the channel, I do upload new stuff throughout the week, and I have been uploading a ton of E3 2018 content if you did feel like checking some of that stuff out. But as for right now, I want to thank each and every one of you guys for listening to me rap terribly. I will talk to you soon. Peace. Mario, Samus, Kirby, Bowser, Link 2, Donkey Kong, Fox, Falco, Marth, Zelda, Sheik, and Villager, Mewtwo, Meta Knight, Sonic, Peach and Pikachu, Ice Climbers, Inkling, Captain Falcon, Zero Suit, and Samus 2, Wii Fit Trainer, Squirtle, Ivysaur, Charizard, Ness, Lucas, Ryu, Ganondorf, Cloud and Snake, and Jigglypuff, and Pichu, Roy, Olimar, Diddy Kong, Lucario, Lucina, Robin, Bayonetta, Game & Watch 2, Grin,